I didn't expect this to happen, and honestly, I went into it thinking it would just be another small tweak, another nice-to-have feature that I'd forget about after a week. But what I discovered completely changed how I interact with my computer every single day. It wasn't flashy, it wasn't hyped in mainstream tech media, and it didn't come with some billion-dollar marketing campaign behind it. It was just there. Quiet, powerful, and unbelievably ahead of what I was used to on Windows. And once it clicked, I couldn't unsee it. Suddenly, going back to Windows felt like stepping 10 years into the past. At first, I didn't even notice it as something special. It was just part of the Linux desktop environment I was using. But over time, I started realizing how seamlessly everything worked together, how much control I had, and how natural it all felt. It wasn't just one feature in isolation, it was how that feature connected with everything else, forming an ecosystem that felt truly designed for the user, not for a corporation's agenda. The feature I'm talking about is the deep, system-wide customization combined with real-time composability. That might sound like a mouthful, but what it really means is this. On Linux, you're not stuck with a fixed way of doing things. You can reshape your entire workflow, your interface, your shortcuts, your behavior, and even the way applications talk to each other, all without breaking the system. And the shocking part is how stable it is despite all that flexibility. On Windows, customization exists, but it's surf. You can change your wallpaper, tweak some colors, maybe install a third-party tool to move your taskbar or adjust window snapping. But you're always working against the system, not with it. Every major update risks breaking your tweaks, and you're constantly reminded that you're not really in control. There's a ceiling you hit very quickly. On Linux, there is no ceiling. The moment you realize that everything changes. I remember the first time I started modifying my workflow using a tiling window manager, instead of dragging windows around, resizing them manually, and constantly switching between them. Everything just snapped into place automatically. My screen became a grid that adjusted itself based on what I was doing. Opening a new terminal. It slides into position. Launching a browser. It fits perfectly into the remaining space. There's no wasted movement, no friction, no mental overhead. At first, it felt strange. I was so used to manually managing Windows that letting the system handle it felt like giving up control. But in reality, it was the opposite. I was gaining a higher level of control, one that operated on rules instead of repetitive actions. Instead of doing the same thing over and over again, I defined how things should behave once, and the system followed that logic perfectly every time. And that's when it hit me. This isn't just a feature. This is a fundamentally different philosophy. Windows is built around the idea that users should adapt to the system. Linux flips that completely. The system adapts to you. Another moment that really made me pause was when I started customizing keyboard shortcuts across the entire system. Not just within a single application, but everywhere. I could define my own commands, chain them together, and trigger complex workflows with a single key combination. Opening a development environment, launching specific apps, arranging them exactly how I like, and even executing scripts, all in one instant. On Windows, doing something like that requires multiple tools, scripts, and often unreliable workarounds. Even then, it feels disconnected. On Linux, it's native. It's expected. It's encouraged. What surprised me the most wasn't just the power, but the consistency. Everything followed the same logic. Everything was transparent. If something didn't work the way I wanted, I could dig into it, understand it, and fix it. There was no black box, no hidden behavior that I couldn't access, and then there's the package management system. This is another area where Linux quietly leaves Windows behind. Installing software on Windows still feels like it's stuck in an older era. You go to a website, download an installer, click through prompts, and hope it doesn't bundle anything extra. Updates are inconsistent, and every application manages itself differently. On Linux, everything is centralized. You install, update, and remove software from one place. It's fast, clean, and predictable. But more importantly, it integrates with the rest of the system. You can script it, automate it, and include it as part of your workflow. This ties back into that same core feature, composability. Everything can connect. Everything can be part of something bigger. I started experimenting with this more deeply, combining tools in ways I never thought about before. A simple example was using a clipboard manager that stored everything I combined with a launcher that let me search through that history instantly. It sounds small, but it completely changed how I worked. I stopped losing information, stopped recopying things, and started thinking of my clipboard as an extension of my memory. Then I added automation tools that reacted to events, plug in a USB drive, automatically mount it, open a file manager, and run a backup script, connect to a specific Wi-Fi network, adjust system settings, launch certain apps, and prepare my workspace. These are things that feel like they should be normal in modern computing, but on Windows, they're either difficult, unreliable, or simply not possible without heavy workarounds. And the crazy part is, once you get used to this level of control, going back feels painful. You start noticing all the little limitations, all the moments where you think, why can't I just make this do what I want? On Linux, the answer is usually, you can. Even the way updates are handled feels different. Instead of being forced into a restart at the worst possible time, you choose when and how things update. You can update everything in seconds without interrupting your workflow. And if something goes wrong, you often have the tools to roll back or fix it quickly. This creates a sense of trust. You're not afraid of your system. You're not worried that it might suddenly change behavior overnight. You're in control. Another aspect that stood out to me was performance. Not just raw speed, but responsiveness. Linux feels lighter, more immediate. There's less overhead, less background noise. The system does what you tell it to do, and it does it quickly. But again, this ties back to that same core idea, because you can remove what you don't need, customize what you do need, and optimize everything for your specific use case. The system becomes more efficient by design. Windows, on the other hand, tries to be everything for everyone, and in doing so, it carries a lot of weight. Features you don't use, services running in the background, and design decisions that prioritize general use over specific workflows. With Linux, you build your own system, and that's the difference. I think what really surprised me is how this changes your mindset over time. You stop thinking of your computer as a fixed tool and start seeing it as something you can shape. You become more intentional about how you work, more aware of inefficiencies, and more motivated to improve them. It's almost like going from driving an automatic car to a manual one, but with the option to redesign the engine if you want to. At first, it's more effort. But once you understand it, you realize how much more control you have. And it's not just for power users. That's another misconception. You don't have to dive into the deep end immediately. Even small changes can make a big difference. Switching to a different desktop environment, customizing a few shortcuts, or using a better file manager can already improve your experience. But the option to go deeper is always there. And that's what makes it so powerful. There's also a sense of community that comes with this. Because Linux is open and collaborative, people share their setups, their workflows, their ideas. You can learn from others, adapt their solutions, and build on them. It's not just about using a system, it's about participating in an ecosystem. And this is where Windows feels particularly behind, not just in features, but in philosophy. It's a closed system, controlled by a single company, with decisions made at the top and pushed down to users. Customization exists, but within boundaries. Innovation happens, but it's guided by corporate priorities. Linux, on the other hand, evolves organically. It's shaped by its users, its developers, and its community. Features aren't just added because they're marketable. They're added because they solve real problems. And that brings me back to the original point. This one feature isn't really a feature in the traditional sense. It's a combination of flexibility, transparency, and control that changes how you interact with your computer. It's the ability to make your system truly yours. Once you experience that, it's hard to go back. Windows starts to feel restrictive, outdated, and disconnected from how you actually want to work. It's not that Windows is bad, it's that it hasn't kept up with this level of user empowerment. And maybe that's the real reason it feels 10 years behind. Not because of any single missing feature, but because of a different vision of what a computer should be. For me, that realization was unexpected. I didn't switch to Linux expecting a revolution. I just wanted to try something different. But what I found was something that fundamentally changed my expectations. Now, when I sit down at a computer, I don't just think about what I need to do. I think about how I want to do it, and more importantly, I know that I have the ability to shape that experience. That's something I never truly felt before. And once you feel it, there's no going back.